This is your Vapotherm high flow. In the back of this unit is a little switch. You have to turn it on. That turns on the air compressor. Okay? Turn it on. That turns on the air compressor. That is the yellow tubing. Okay? Because this mixes air and oxygen. Okay? All right. Now, when you have it ready to go, okay, we want to take and see, say you want to stop. You can go anywhere from 34 to 38. You can have this goes up to 40 liters. Okay. The oxygen can go down. Right now it's going to go up high and blow out the humidity in here. A little bit of humidity in there. Okay. Alright. So this is a Vapotherm nasal cannula. This tubing is very heavy. It comes with a little clip. You will clip this nasal cannula to the patient's gown or pajama top. Okay. The nasal cannula has prongs that point down. You make sure they go into the patient, pointed down and over their ears. Okay. You can decrease it. We'll decrease this down so we can get a little bit more.
Let me show you. That plugs into the back part.
Now, once you have this hooked up and on your patient, you can begin weaning this. That 100% oxygen, you can cut it down and start weaning. You can wean by 10, you can wean by 20, whatever is comfortable for the patient. This is actually a very good device. It provides heat and humidity for your patient that helps to keep this dead space here. From the here to here is dead space. It contains nothing but washed out CO2. So what we want to do is we want to wash the CO2 out and replace it with oxygen. So that's why we have the high flow Vapotherm. You'll find that your patients breathe easier when they're breathing fresh oxygen all the time. It helps with the work of breathing, helps the body and the lungs to breathe easier, so their work of breathing is less, which is very important when you have a patient with difficulty breathing. You don't want them to have to work any harder than they already are. Okay? So respiratory failure, this is a good tool to use for respiratory failure. Okay? This is the nasal cannula. It connects here. Okay? Remember, the cannula points down into the nares. You can feel the flow. You feel it? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's wet and it's humidity. 36 to 100. And the FiO2 you can switch just like with the flow. When you get over to, you can set it up. You want to set it up for 40 at the very beginning, you can. If you don't feel like your patient needs 40, you can go down to, say, like 30. You can start your patient at 30. And then the FiO2 you might want to take. I guess it wants to leave it on 100, but normally it will change it down to whatever you want it to be on. We usually start these patients on 30 to 40 at 100% and wean from there. Okay? And this is your high flow. Heated, humidified, high flow oxygen.